Hi, howdy, my name's Smoothy, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today, I know I'm in a T-Hunt right here, and I normally play a rank game if you've seen any of my other videos, but today I'm actually in this T-Hunt, and the reason for that is because, well, I have a story to tell you. And so to go along with this story, okay, I actually have some, clips to show you guys that, is evidence that this, actually happened, okay? I don't know why anyone would not believe me. I mean, this isn't really, anything, super, out of the world, this has never happened to anyone before. I mean, it's definitely happened to other people, I'm sure. But it's still, it's a devastating event. I'm not gonna lie. But the story all takes place in a little rank game. However, there were very high stakes, on this rank game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking in terms of elo, because I haven't really played, a ton of rank games this season. I've only played, I think I've played, 30. But I'm still in, that high 80 elo to, high, almost up to 100 elo per game. I'm still getting a lot of elo per game. So this one, I was sweating pretty hard. And so in Smoothy here is going, full sweat. Okay, that means, I want to win. Okay, I literally, I don't care about anything else. I just want to win. So anyways, I got into this map ban phase and everything, and we ended up being on Villa, which is, it's not my favorite map in the world, but it's not, a terrible map by any means. I mean, I don't, hate the map. Honestly, that was, irrelevant to the story, so just pretend I didn't say that. But what is relevant to this story, okay, is my two teammates. There was two of them in particular that definitely stood out to me. So one of them went by the name of Rainbow Six God. That was his, gamer tag and everything. And then the other one had a gamer tag with the name Warhawk and then some numbers. Okay, so they were pretty generic gamer tags. There wasn't anything special about them, to be honest. They honestly didn't stand out as sweats to me. I mean, we have all seen those sweaty names that just have an X and a W and a Z, and it's why would you name yourself that? I don't know. I don't know. But these guys just had pretty generic gamer tags, nothing crazy or anything. So for the sake of just simple talking and not being stressed out about having to say these long gamer tags, okay, I'm just gonna call Rainbow Six God Mr. R6. And I'm going to call Warhawk Mr. Hawk. Those are our two main characters for this story, especially Mr. R6, okay? Keep an eye out for him, but So we get into round 1 on Villa, and things immediately do not seem to be going fine. Things just immediately go terrible, okay? These two teammates, Mr. Hawk and Mr. R6, literally just sprint into this window and die. Just instantly. They sprint into... Oh, my goodness. Okay, here, honestly, I switched to Villa just so I could show you, kind of exactly what happened. Just so you have, a better visual representation of just the terribleness in my teammates, okay? I'm just being honest. So basically, what Mr. Hawk and what Mr. R6 did in the first round of the game, okay, I'm not even kidding. This happened 15 seconds into the game. Our whole team spawned ruins. They sprint down this little pathway here. They run up to this window. They jump in. They run in here. They take a left, and there's a guy literally just waiting for them on the stairs, right over here, and he just kills both of them instantly. And I was so disappointed, okay? Because at that point, it was a 3v5, and we didn't even have a chance in the round, okay? Yeah, it went terrible. It did not go well. However, okay, that's not all. To make things even better, okay, in the second round, they did the exact same thing, okay? And yes, I went Blitz because Mr. R6 was running Blitz when he did this strat. Yeah. No. And then I'm over here on Ace, I'm rappelling up on this balcony, trying to, attack the site. But it's already a 3v5, and one of our other teammates, got picked early in the first round. So, I mean, it's literally a 2v5, 30 seconds into the game. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, this stuff happens to me, okay? So you'd think that we went down 0-2, really early into the game, but one of our teammates was actually, an absolute prodigy. Me and him clutched a 2v5. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did absolutely nothing to help him, pretty much. I mean, I did do a little bit, I planted the bomb, I mean, so I guess that counts, but no, I'm not taking any credit. It was literally all my teammate, okay? I'm not gonna, pretend I did something. I did not do anything. So at this point, it's 1-1, and that's when we come to round 3. And that's where things just take an absolute turn for the worse. I'm not... It went terrible. So what happened in round 3 is I had the fatal idea of trying to invite my teammates to the party. So 3 of them actually joined, and we had Mr. R6, we had Mr. Hawk, and then we had the guy who clutched up the first round, like an absolute beast, right? However, this third guy who joined, who had that, absolute amazing clutch and everything, he literally left immediately after he heard Mr. R6 speak. So this is probably the point in the video where I can put the gameplay in the background, because I have the whole round 3 of this game clipped, and nothing crazy happens in round 3, but round 4 and everything after that is when it all goes downhill. And so I clip round 3 because that's when everything kind of builds into that, if that makes sense. So just sit back, watch it, listen, okay, you guys will understand, because there's a lot of, team killing involved, and just toxicness, okay, towards the end of the story, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, probably just go into the clip here, and oh, look at that, we're in. Holy sweat. Oh yeah, and also a quick note, you'll probably notice that I'm playing very, like, scared in this clip, and the reason I'm doing that is because I had this man, Mr. R6, and Mr. Hawk, but mainly Mr. R6, was screaming in my ear this entire round. Okay, now you're probably wondering, you know, like, Smoothy, like, why was he screaming? I mean, like he couldn't be that mad. No, this guy was angry, okay? He was very angry. And the reason he was angry was because apparently he was on, like, a losing streak, and after dying really early into the round, 2 rounds in a row, he was not having it, okay? Which is kind of understandable. I mean, if I died that fast into the round, I would be very sad, right? But I never rush like that, especially in the same window twice. Because, like why would anyone ever do that? I don't know. So in the midst of his anger, I kind of point out to him, like Mr. R6, Mr. Hawk, like, you guys probably shouldn't rush into the same window, like, 2 rounds in a row. I mean, I feel like that is a bad strategy, right? And I said this in a very, like, kind way. I wasn't being, like condescending or anything. And Mr. Hawk's response to me was just, like, banana. Like, I'm telling you, you don't want to go down that path. Like, don't start with me. Don't start with me. Like, don't do it. And I was like, no, I don't want to start anything. I was genuinely, like, trying to help you. And so after our little conversation there, things kind of, like, dialed down and went more quiet. But as you can see in the clip, I am Twitch. And the reason I went Twitch is, okay, like, I went Twitch so I could go in with the drone and get the bandits for my boy Ace, okay? Because I saw this guy went Ace, so I was like, oh, he probably, you know, wants to get the wall so we can attack site, and I'll be the nice guy. I'll go Twitch, and I'll get the bandits. However, as you can also see in the clip here, Ace dies very early into the round. He wasn't having it. He just died. I said to him 5 times. I said this 5 times. I was like, Ace, you can get the wall here. I got 1 bandit for you. I mean, it's not much, but, like, you want to get the wall? But no, he just died. No. But then, this is when things kind of start to get crazy, okay? Mr. R6 begins telling me I don't know how to attack the site correctly. And that's when again, I wasn't even being mean about this. I, like, kindly pointed out to him. Actually, I was attacking the master wall as Twitch. I got the bandits off. And our Ace died on us, and, like, we couldn't do anything. So maybe if Ace had, like, aced the wall, we would have had a better strategy of attacking the site. And I explained it to him in a very logical way. At least in my opinion, I did. I mean, I tried my best to explain it to him. Like, he didn't take it very well. He just basically just went back to being his toxic old self and just, like, cussing me out and just, like, doing all the, like, generic toxic stuff. I mean, we've all heard it before. It wasn't anything, like, special or anything. However, after round 3 ended, that's when the intensity of the story just spiked. I mean, my goodness. Basically, early in this round, when I actually invited him to the party, my microphone had disconnected and everything, so I had to leave the party, and I had him invite me back, right? So now he was the party leader. Mr. Hawk was the party leader. So fast forward back to the end of round 3, right? Mr. R6, he says to Mr. Hawk, after cussing me out and being all toxic and everything, he's like, yo, you gotta kick this kid. Like, he is so annoying. However, me being the smoothie that I am, okay, my response to that was basically, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was just like, yeah, like you kick me, like, oh, I'm your daddy, like, I intimidated you so much, like, oh my goodness. And right near the end of me saying that, that's when I got kicked, okay? Like, I don't know why I did that. However, it didn't end there, okay, obviously, because as you can see in this next clip here, yeah, I got TK'd. Mr. R6 was not having it. Not at all. Oh my goodness. However, it didn't end there, because I have another clip, okay? I know I'm like a photographer at this point. Yeah, it's round 5. And I knew Mr. Hawk was going to be out for blood, okay? Because Mr. R6 had just TK'd me, so I knew Mr. R6 was going to tell Mr. Hawk to go TK me. So immediately, I mean, it was like fight or flight mode. I sprint out of the objective. I go downstairs, as you can see in the clip and everything, and I'm chilling down there, okay? Like, I'm not moving. But then I did eventually try to go back up. And when I did that, Mr. Hawk approached me aggressively, and he took a shot at my head and completely missed. It was the biggest whiff I've ever seen. So he begins, like, pistoling at me, and just, like, he gets, like, 2 shots off before I just turned and shot him in the head. I mean, you can see it in the clip. It was great. It was like karma. I'm not going to lie. I was, like, laughing and everything because this guy literally tried to TK me. He had the first, like, 3 shots on me, and still I TK'd him somehow. I don't know how I did that, but yeah, then we kind of went on to lose the game miserably. It was like 4-1, just an absolute, we got destroyed. Yeah, after losing that ranked game, I lost 97 elo, which That wasn't very good. That it was not okay. I mean, it's still a funny experience. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I did enjoy it. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, I know it's just like a little story and everything, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, like this video. Even if you didn't enjoy, subscribe, like this video. But yeah, I love all of you, and goodbye.